Hi, my name is Cassius, and I'm a trans male who just got prescribed testosterone, despite having postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, also known as POTS. I also have narcolepsy and migraines. In fact, my doctor said that those disorders might improve on testosterone. Today, however, I will be talking about how I got prescribed testosterone despite having these disorders. My BP, or blood pressure, had to be at a normal level. When you have POTS, your blood pressure is incredibly low and your heart rate is incredibly high. My regular resting BP is usually 90/50, and my heart rate is 120 resting. The day I got prescribed, it was 120/70, which is very good. This wasn't luck, however. I'm seeing a very good doctor, Dr. Sika, for my POTS. He has me on midodrine, atenolol, and fludrocortisone, which do not interact with testosterone. However, they may need to be adjusted as testosterone takes effect. My biggest fear was that I wasn't going to be able to medically transition because of my disorders. It kept me up at night, and even as I sat in Dr. Peters' waiting room, I was a nervous wreck. I asked him questions like, will the vertigo get worse? What will happen to my heart rate, etc. The answer he gave me was fuzzy, though, because in truth, there haven't been enough studies done about people with POTS that have medically transitioned. So he gave me weird answers like, not enough studies, it could get better, it could get worse, but we hope it'll get better. Gear change, though, to migraines. Migraines are caused sometimes by excess estrogen in the system, and sometimes leveling out testosterone levels can allow them to get better. At least that's the hope. Narcolepsy is another interesting subject altogether. Testosterone is said to improve sleep. You see, I have trouble sleeping at night, chronic insomnia, along with passing out during the day. Weird combination, I know. Currently, I take Vyvanse for my narcolepsy, and it's done wonders. Pair that with coffee, and I'm good for the day. Anyways, the theory is that testosterone will help improve my day-to-day sleep and help my body reserve energy in order to stay awake during the day. However, it is just a theory. Again, not enough studies have been done, so a lot of this is theorized. Me and Peters talked a lot, and a lot of it was just in theory, just because he knows the effects of testosterone, and he kind of looked at my medication, and both of us were like, well, this could get better because we know the effects that testosterone does, and we know that your medication doesn't have a negative effect with testosterone, but we know that testosterone has energy gain, it helps with sleep, it can improve blood pressure, etc. So when you have a low blood pressure, it can improve your blood pressure. Good with POTS. So when you're thinking of medically transitioning, get yourself a good doctor that knows their stuff and isn't afraid to take a chance. I will be starting at 100 milligrams of testosterone per my own request. It really depends on the doctor that you're being with. Sometimes they'll start you at a really low dose. Sometimes they'll start you at kind of a mid dose. I requested this dose just because I've done a lot of reading, but that's just me personally. It's up to your doctor usually. So you can either request and they might listen to you, but it really depends. Don't take my word for the correct dosage. Nothing is correct. It's your body. It's your doctor. It's your body. But anyways, Dr. Peters listened to my input, and he had very valuable input on what that would do, which is you're not going to get results any faster on the type of dose you're on. It's all up to your body. It's all up to how your body takes that dose and runs with it. But anyways, however, for some disorders, it truly isn't safe to medically transition. It's just my disorders in particular, it is medically safe to transition because he was willing to take a chance. But some disorders, it can compromise your health. But don't be afraid to ask questions about your disorders to your doctor. No question is a stupid question. And get as much information as you can. I can't stress that enough. You're the expert on your body. Like, you know the best on your body. Like, your doctor can be the expert and be like, oh, well, this is a disorder, and these are all of the effects that happen with this disorder. You could get 2 out of the 4 effects of that disorder. You know it best. They only know, like, the outline of the disorder. But you know exactly how that disorder affects you. And you gotta let them know that. You gotta speak their language. Otherwise, they're just gonna walk on you. And I've dealt with that. I've dealt with doctors that just walk on you. You gotta be firm with them. Otherwise, they're just gonna talk and talk. Anyways, you know your limit of what you can handle. So be safe, and I wish you luck. And I will be posting more videos of my medical transition and like the effects of my medical transition, because I'm interested to see what's gonna happen, because I don't know, not enough studies have been done. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I will answer anything, unless it's like show me nudes, then I'm like, no bro, go away. But anyways, have a good day, and remember to be bold, and take life as it comes, and be kind to one another.